Hey, what's going on guys, back with another video, and it's finally another setup video. It's been a while since I've made one. Can't remember the last update I did to this, so I think it's finally time to make one. And this time, as you guys know, I wanted to change a lot, and the only reason I couldn't is because I'm struggling with space. Obviously you can tell I've got my bed like right next to me, and then I've got my setup, so I kind of lack the space that I need, especially desk space. So I was looking around for options of how I can get more desk space but also keep the components. So that's why I've got, for instance, my monitors mounted to the walls instead of having the desk stands, so it frees up some more space. And I thought, why don't I do that with the consoles I've got, so my Xbox One and my PS4. So I contacted the guys over at HideIT Mount. I don't know if you can see that. So it's HideItMounts.com, and they end up sending me over two mounts. I have the PS4, which is really simple and will be easy to install, and then a little more complex one for the Xbox One, which has about 6 parts. So today I might make this a two-part sort of setup video. It depends on what you guys think. I'm going to sort of take, so my console setup is there. I'll show a before and after picture, and I'm just going to take that apart, and then I'm going to show you guys me mounting them to the wall, and showing you the how. Well, I don't know if I'll go in depth with it. I don't know if I'm going to do a time lapse or not. I'll see how difficult they are to install and if I can get the right angle for it. So I'll show you mounting them and how you should mount them, how you shouldn't mount them. I want to give you some sort of cautions beforehand. Firstly, for the Xbox One, even though there's the new one being announced, which will be fine, but the current Xbox One, because you have to mount them to the wall, it's going to be up vertically, and they're not really supposed to be used like that with a disc. If you just use downloadable games, you're fine. For me, I mainly use downloadable games. There's only like the rare occasion I use discs. They can still be used, but they damage the disc some of the times. But with the new, is it the Xbox One S, I think it's called, it just got announced, I think you can put that vertical, but that doesn't come out till November time. But with the PS4 you can put that vertically, so you don't need to worry about that. The people in the UK or outside America really, I got a customs fee charge. I think it was like £19, so be aware of that if you're ordering it from the UK, for instance, as the dispatch from America. So I'll leave all the links in the description down below to HideIT Mounts and everything you need to know. They also have videos on their website, I believe it directs to their YouTube, and it shows you how to correctly mount them if you're struggling with how to do it. It shows you how to do it onto drywall or onto like solid wall and stuff. So just if you're not confident with it, make sure you get a professional to do it. I would highly recommend that. A professional has done mine previously, who is luckily he's a family friend, so I got him around beforehand. He gave me some tips and some screws and stuff of what to use, what not to use, to put them into studs, and so on and so forth. So I am getting ready to go. I have my drill, I've got my level to make sure everything's level. I'm going to grab my measuring tape to make sure everything's all sorted. So you'll probably see a little time lapse here of me dismantling the stuff behind me, and then I'll see what happens from there. So I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. So as I said before, you get two mounts. Well, I've got the two mounts. This is the PlayStation one. Let me just quickly show you what you do with this. You get your PS4 obviously, and then you just line it up basically with how the slats go. So it would be like that. Then you just slide it in, and that's it attached. And then obviously you just find out where you want to put it. But unfortunately, this is where I'm going to come into one issue that I will explain like near the end of the conclusion. So I'll put that to one side. Then you have your Xbox One. This is a little bit more complicated. Like I said, it's more parts. You get a top and a bottom. You get two little ones that go on the top, so they go in with the screws, and then you get the two bottom ones that kind of meet up, and you can resize. It's not only used for Xbox One, there's various mounts that you can use on it. They also provide you with all the little screws and stuff, so I'll try and show you in this video me putting it together if I have the room, so I'll jump to that real quick. So that's how you put on the mount for this. Obviously you would tighten them a lot more. Just doing that to get the size what I would need to put up here. So I'm going to actually measure this out so I can actually do it properly there. Just try to show you how to do that. So I'll undo this now and get back to measure.
Vous savez, je crois que nous deux, nous avons quelque chose ensemble. On dit ça en français?
En commun.
En commun. Je crois que vous êtes un romantique, moi je suis aussi.
Alright, so as you can see, the Xbox is sort of in place. I don't know if you can sort of see that, like above it. I'm measured like slightly out, so now I've got two pilot holes up there that I need to fill, which is going to be a pain in the ass. So the next part is to actually secure it in place, and how we do that is with the parts that I showed you earlier. So you would slide this down the bottom, fit the size, and then put the screws in. Don't tighten it too much because you don't want it to actually be too hard to move. Then you slide that over top, and then you screw that one in, and get the third one, and then you get the other two parts. So you just basically repeat the process on this side, fit to the size. Screw it in place, grab the last part, slide that in, fit it to size, screw it in. And then screw in, and then just go around hand tightening. And that's your Xbox in place. So obviously things will need to be cable managed and stuff, but once that's in place, the monitor will go back, and as you can see, let me just quickly take this out, pick it up. So with the Xbox, that's how it will look. You've got it mainly covered, just the bottom part slightly shown, and then the side obviously so you can access the disc tray if you needed and turn it on. So the next bit up is the PlayStation, which will be going over here. So that's the next task. Right, well that's them now mounted finally. There was a few user errors because I'm a bit of an idiot and I measured from the wrong point, and let's just not talk about it. But it's fine now, everything's up. I will try and show a better shot than just this bit here. So the PS4 is over there and then the Xbox is like right there. So I can't believe how much space it's given me on my desk, like under that monitor. Like I've so much room for activities, as some may say. So I'm extremely happy with how it's worked out. There's a few minor issues with the actual product itself. The PS4 one, I would have liked to maybe, I don't know if they do this on the website or not, but have an option of the orientation. So like I have to stick it there so that the disc tray goes out the way, because if I'd put it further back, then the disc tray would be like right next to where the cables are. So I would have liked to face it the other way if that was possible. The packaging is a little underwhelming, but maybe that's just something that I'm going to improve over time. The build quality seems great. I'm not worried about anything falling. It's all great. The only thing I'm worried about now is my external hard drive that I use for my Xbox 360. I'm not sure where I'm going to mount this now. And then I'm not actually going to plug everything in just now. That's why I said this is going to be like a two-parter. I need to get some cable management things so I can redo my whole cable management. Would you guys be interested in seeing a cable management video? So it's just dedicated to how I would re-cable manage some of this stuff. If you've seen my cable management before, you know it's pretty decent. So I would maybe just show you some tips of how I do it, what's the best way to do it, etc. But I feel like that's going to be it. As I said, guys, everything down below for if you're interested for HideIT Mounts, HideItMounts.com. Thanks again for them to send that out to me. But I feel like that's everything so far. I'll try and give you some before and after shots of how it looks, even with the cables not plugged in. But if you enjoyed, please give it a like, go follow me on all social medias, and I'll stick HideIT Mounts social medias down below as well. They post great pictures of after HideIT Mounts, so you see how you can utilise it even more. But again guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.